What is up, everybody, and welcome. It's finally here again, the Adirondack series. Monte here, playing some Transport Fever. Yeah, all that's happening, and it is June 1893. Time has been moving along since we got things established with the oil and the fuel, and we put an underground station here in New York City, and we are finally, 1893, out of debt. Now, we are out of debt, however, we are still in debt, meaning we just don't owe the banks. So I'm going to let some money run up. I might even do some time-lapse videos of the Adirondack, the original build-out here for the passenger lines. While the money comes in, throw some music to it, maybe do some post-commentary on this series a little bit, change it on up. But I want to get money going because I want to get to a point to where we can really start playing with all the new industry. Chemicals and chairs and cotton. I don't know if there's chairs. Anything, be distracted by the curves. Ooh, yes. So we're going to keep on training as we do. One thing that's changed is Stay Classy just got a fancy upgrade. Got herself way more oil cars and also brand new fancy engine. Up to a little bit faster speed, something with double the power, and feel the lag. The lag is real, and it is only 1893, but we're going to fight with it. Big map, lots of cities, lots of people. Might do some of that urban growth boundaries on some of the smaller villages if I get to it. All these things have been holding up the series, but you know what? I just don't care. I'm going to just start recording. Deal with the lag. It's part of it. I am going to be doing a Monteville, which is on a little tiny map. Little baby map with like 5 cities. And it's going to be fun. Because that one's going to be no lag, very intimate feel with all the cities and towns. This one's like big time craziness. New York City, Boston. Look at the capital area. The capital district is unreal. This is, even in real life, it's not this crazy. Close to it, but not. You got Troy, get your Hudson Valley Community College over here, Saratoga Springs with the racetrack, Schenectady with GE, huge train depot thing going on over south of Albany here. I'm going to try to do a little build here, do a little time lapse for you, and just wanted to say hello, welcome back, and glad to be doing some Transport Fever, and glad you guys are staying tuned with all the offbeat stuff. But that's my channel, man. That's my channel. We play a little bit of everything. And a lot of the stuff I've been playing offline is not recording stuff. Point and clicks and first-person shooters and in space, Mass Effect, all kinds of cool stuff's been going on. Virtual reality, Monte in virtual reality. It is virtual insanity is what it is. Alrighty, now before we jump too crazy forward into the time warp, time lapse build out of our passenger line that's going to be going right up the Hudson, we got more things to do with our fuel lines. Now it's doing all right. Now by all right, let's just take a look, slow it down a bit. Let's just take a look at just our trains. We got the crude mistake. That's a flashback from the Monte Acres. That's bringing in our crude, okay? Even though it's called the mistake, it's doing its job. It's bringing it in. It's a nice little light blue line. Now, the Adirondack, that's not a train for anything that we need to worry about at the moment. But our hometown fuel, this is supplying, what is it? Poughkeepsie and Danbury. I'd like this to also extend out, and probably I'll do some trucking out from Poughkeepsie to Newburgh. We're going to do a little bit of that. And the NH fuel train, which was New Haven down here, I did a little something. So let's head on down the New Haven line and let the money come in a little bit. This train's going the wrong way to show things off. Train number 1 here, but let's let him do a little drive-by. Come here, train number drive-by. Let's see what you got going on. Any robbers today? Everything's no drama on the train line. There we have it. Oil going by, and thanks Robert again for pause. Throwing on the Monte Rico Gaming logo. Hooking me up with that file, so I got that going. Something that I thought would be cool is I'll try to throw it up as getting the Adirondack icon for the Adirondack Railroad. Would be kind of neat, but let's forward again. But you've seen these curves. You've seen the New Haven curves right here. Now this is it. This is where he was going. He was dropping off his fuel and being on his way. And then little carriages here were taking off the fuel into the industrial zone of New Haven. Now I added a little bit to the line. It's just a tunnel. It was just underground stuff. No fun in the underground. But it flips under here, goes under the city, and pops out on this side and does a nice little halt here on the bay. This is a little bit, you know, you can see the Atlantic off in the distance. And you've got Colonel Failure with his North Atlantic map off in the distance. And here we have it. Another little stop, the Stamford. Not Stanford, but the Stamford. Hanging out down here in between White Plains, Stamford, and New Haven. And this is supplying all these industries right here. Now, we just hooked it up. I mean, I hooked it up to where the train hasn't even come down this way, but it will. And even though it's passengers, don't you worry. That cargo train, there's no transfer of goods here. He's just dropping them off, so it's all good. Same thing with the beautiful curves here. Because what happened is, yeah, like I said, I need more money. And to get more money, sorry for all the quick movements here. We're going to hang out here for a second. The Hartford Oil Refinery, if you look at the details, the product potential at 441. I want that to go higher. That's right, higher. Let's get higher today because, yeah, I've got some trucks going out. I've got some things here, but I want to extend out the fuel. So I'm going to do a little building. Let's do a little building together. We're going to take out some cash because we've paid off all our loans, so let's bring it up to 5 million. Slow things down a bit. And I've got some extra tracks at the ready. So that's what we're going to have going on here today. And I'll end the episode with a time lapse of the next passenger line build. So we'll do a little building out together. Little highlights of the tracks before and after. I guess just after. And then we'll do a little time lapse. And maybe I'll add a time lapse every episode for this series. We shall see. You guys let me know in the comments. And we'll figure it all out that way, like we usually do. Alright, goodbye roads, goodbye house, goodbye moon, goodbye trucks, roundabout, and goodbye that. And we're going to pause it so nothing pops up and does drama while I'm trying to build out this station here. But let's add some curves. Yes, 2nd Street connections. And we're all going to go with 240s here. 240s. Now, let's do a little M here. Flatten it out. Make it so it's not totally losing its mind. There we go. Now, pretty little trees. Pretty little mistakes. Get all Bob Rossi up in here. Now, I'm liking this. I'm liking that. Little, oh, collisions. No collisions. I don't like that. Now we're going to have that go there. Have a little drama there. And we are liking it. Oh! Oh no, I need an undo button. That was horrible. That's not what I meant to do. Whoopsie doopsie. But I do want double tracks. I was just going to upgrade it. And I meant to click on it, not delete it. Good moments there. That'll work. That'll work. Now, I know it's passengers. Again, this one's going to do a little bit of both. Can we do something? Oh, you're going. Sorry, bud. You are out of there. Ooh, I don't like that. I don't like that drama. Let's make it. I want it to look nice, people. Nothing weird and crazy. And that's what that would be. So we're going to just get rid of it altogether. Make it grow out a little more natural there. There we have it. Ooh, nice. And you guys let me know the question of what games have you played. Have you guys been playing that train mechanic? I bought it myself. I did get a press copy, but then I passed that back to give to someone else because I had already picked up the game. And make sure you're also checking out My YouTuber shout out of the episode, Grumpy Old Gamer, always looking out for me. And this one's going to connect here as far as games go and all that. There we go. This line is going to be the passenger line. It's going to have a nice little... Let's see if we can do something nice here. Yeah, we'll keep it fast, keep it fly. And it's going to go... Oh, that's right. I said keep it fly. We're going to have something... Whoa, look at that. That'd be crazy. That'd be crazy talk right here. We're not building roller coasters. We're building train tracks. All right, come on now. All the way through. Come on. Come on, you can do it. Oh, there you go. It's going to be a nice little drive down here. Even it out a bit. And I'll make it pretty. You know I will. I'm going to come back, add some trees, and boy, have I been seeing some really cool stuff on the Transport Fever Nation little Facebook group page I'm an admin on, and wow, really, really cool stuff. Mods I have not picked up that I must pick up. It must happen. We're going to do a little tunnel here. Come on, let me do a tunnel. No? No? Got to make it fancy. Because I want to add some fancy buildings. That the bulldoze button's the wrong one, Monty. And I want to do some cool stuff here. Okay, fine. We're going to go over then. Can't go under? We will go over. We will find a way. And let's go with the green. No, stone. Stone. Come on, let's bounce it up one more. There you go. There you go. Money in the bank. Money in the bank. There we go. Popping it around. Evening it out. Cleaning it up. Adding all kinds of extra things to those words. But that's right, Hartford. We're getting you connected. They're already connected by bus line. And by bus, I mean cargo trucks. But we've got more. Here, let me bring up contours and land value, because I want to bring it up here. And we're going to add some more curves. Some more curves. I'm going to cut this off here. Bulldoze that section and that. There we have it. Ooh, looking nice. Looking nice. Yep, that'll work. Same old, same old. Now, we're going to do double trouble here. One is the passenger line, which is this one. And the right side is going to be my freight line. Eventually, we'll probably have them just double tracked and signals all in order, but we're going to separate those. And I'm going to get all the freight running first, which is the priority. But you see, with these hills, I thought I brought up my contour lines. Probably had them up before. We're going to go all the way around the hill. I want this freight to go down to Hartford, hit up Springfield, come on down to Worcester. But just kidding up here, I kind of pre-built this as a little surprise. But that's right, this is going to be a freight transfer. We're going to make a big one out here for Boston, Worcester, and we're going to get it going. JK on the names here. Now, so yeah. Title that. And we're going to get this going here. Cross it up on over. Get it all up done through the forests of the Green Mountains. The Green Mountains are a little bit further north, up more Vermont way. But close enough. Shall we build a tunnel? Come on, Bob. Come on, Bob. Let's do... Oh, you gonna play with me. There you go. Drop it right here. Come on. And then, do it for me. Come on, tell me the slope is too high. Just because I love the pain. I love the pain and punishment. Do it. Nope. Ah. You disappoint me, Transport Fever. If I was playing Train Fever, that would have been slope too high. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. We got to have fun with ourselves there. All right, now that we have this going, we're gonna have. I'm wondering, while this is the way it is, let's cut through right downtown. Oh, come on now. Come on now. I want to take advantage of this. Look at that. There's like nothing built yet. Nice little track right downtown. I can dig it. Oh, come on now. You got to be building bridges and stuff? I can dig that. Let's go big though. 2 buildings destroyed. I'm going to destroy that road. It looks weird. Looks a little weird. And come on now, connect this. I'm probably going to have to take out one more loan here. Ooh, too much slope. Thank you. Thank you, Transport Fever. Someone's got to do it. Somebody's got to play with me. All right, we're going to flatten this out. Come on now. Come on now. Flatten it out. Do it. There we go. Now, it's still going to be expensive. Oh, too much slope. Too much for me. Killing me. Killing me, Smalls. All right, borrow, borrow, borrow. Because we will make it back. Now, don't do it. Do it. Dubber, dubber, dubber. Doop, doop, dooboo. Dooboo, 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 dooboo. That's craziness. It's craziness. Come on. Come on. What if I go under here? Nope. Under here, under where, under there. Let's just cancel that. Cancel it. I think this is going to have to change. Big time readjustments. Didn't know this was going to happen, but it is what it is. This is what you get for building surprises. And I want to go with a... Ooh. You know what? Surprises turn into good things. I do want to go freight on this one, because this is going to be doing freighty stuff. Freighty McFreights. And let's drop it further down this way. I like it. I like it. Do you like it, though? Let me know. Oh, yeah! No slopes too high today. These are going to be... Watch, just for... Oh! All kinds of problems, but we knew. That's asking too much. There you go. There you go. We'll clean it all up later, make it all pretty. And these should connect, right? These should... Come on now. Let's make this make sense. Make it on, make it on. There you go. Have that go that way. We'll connect them all later, make them all special pretty. And that's 1, 2, 3 stops. We got to connect it with the road. That's right. There you have it. Get it down. Pop that right back that way. And for funsies, we're going to have this go this way. Make it look good. Make it look fantastic. We're going to cut this across. Too much slope? I don't think so. Not today, my friends. And this is going to connect back around. Now, you know what? I was going to ignore Providence, but I just can't. Look at that. It's just going to connect so nice. Have a big loopy-loop. And double it up. So, yeah. Let's do this. I'm going to connect Providence. I'm going to connect on my own. Make it all pretty. Alrighty. Well, it's about that time. I think I'm going to just do like a wrap-up of everything that's happened. We wanted to expand out our fuel this episode. Which, let's take a look. I completely went broke finishing off the loop, which we added today, which was Hartford to Springfield to Worcester, which covers Boston. And, surprise, surprise, we added it down to Providence here. So one thing we can actually do now is go to our line manager and delete sell on arrival and get rid of line 7. Didn't even have a name anyway. That's how unimportant it was. We're going to sell all these because we want everyone to use the train station that's not connected by road. So we're going to connect that as well. Kind of doing the quality check is what we're doing this episode. So what I'd like to do in next episode, we'll definitely check it after my time-lapse episode, which is what the next one's going to be. I was going to time-lapse in this one, but we got so much going on that I think we're going to call it good, and I'm just going to do a time-lapse separate. But look at this already. Providence was getting full fuel. That was via trucks. Now, hopefully, we're going to keep that number full on that. Let's check on Worcester. We just hooked it up. And it's not getting anything as of yet. Not registering anyway. But it's all connected. Let's click. Yep, see, connected. I am going to want to add a trucking line here. And we're going to go ahead and connect the Boston industrial area. One thing we could go ahead and throw down is, I know I could just do a passenger stop, but I'm liking this if I can sneak this in here. No, the terrain did look a little crazy, but I got it in there. Got it in there. This should cover this whole industrial area. So I'm going to throw one of those down there, throw a little road here, kind of connect this all fancy-pantsy. Kind of, whoa, that's a little too fancy. I want to get the curve going. The curve like the track. There we go. There we go. Now, can we go crazy like that? Ooh, I love these crazy intersections. So we're going to do a little bit of that. And throw down the truck stop. Right. Whoop. Hit that delete key. Come on now. Bring it on back. Bring it on back. That's going to connect here. And this will be fine. I'll clean up all the crazy mountains later. And we just need to buy the vehicles here. So quick little wrap up here. Buy them. Get a little steamy action. And 3 for Boston. And we're going to set line, new line from there to there. And there we have it. We're going to make that red for fuel because that's what it is. And, oh, since this is going to be a transfer line, I didn't actually set these as fuel. So I am going to want to change these, send them all back to the station, or I can probably change them on the fly now. We're going to do that later. I got to make sure I'm setting the correct cargo at times. So there you have it. We got this nice loop set up. And remember, we were wanting to increase that demand. It was at about 400 something. If we check our Hartford oil now, we're sitting up at 625, which really pumped up the fuel crude need here. So finally, staying classy is not keeping up. So not staying so classy. So we're going to fix things up here. Extend it. Hopefully we'll get some new tankers on the way. Passenger lines going. Like I said, next episode is going to be a time warp. You can see the gorge of the Hudson in the background. So that's where we're going to be spending our time. And after that, I'm going to swing back and throw the Blue Yeti mic on yet again. And bring you guys back and do some new industry. This one was focusing on getting everything established, going back into $10 million debt, and now paying it all back off. I know we're going to be making money just hand over fist. I guess that's how that goes. So we're going to do that. And yeah, peace on out. Happy weekends and weekdays to y'all. Good training. See you next time.